All right, hi guys. Here we are for day one of this project. So I had a wrecker drop this guy off, and so my front wheels are off the ground. So we didn't have any issues bringing it down here, but when we're trying to move it back to the spot where I want to park it out with the tractor, I got the one wheel over there broke loose, but this one here, it's just not giving up. And then we had the hood open, and I was like kind of jerking it, and the hood had a mishap and a little bit of dry rot up there in that fiberglass, so kind of lost the hood, so I can't really open it without losing it. So we're gonna need a hood if we're putting this thing back together. But I know Jones is over here in PA. We might be able to get one over there, get it painted and all that. So we've been bouncing some ideas off the wall with this guy, and we were kind of putting something together, and might have a bigger announcement, kind of what we're gonna do in a couple days or so here with this truck. So we're kind of thinking about doing something kind of special, I guess. But today, I'm gonna jack this up, take this wheel off, and I'm gonna have to beat the heck out of that drum, the hammer here, get that loose, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and pull that that aluminum headache rack off today too. Then get this guy pushed back into its new home for a little while. So with that, I'll go ahead and get started. Spray these up with PV Blaster, jack this guy, get the air compressor started up, jack this guy up, and pull this wheel off real quick and get this front brake loose. Okay, so we got the wheel off here with relative ease, I guess. So I just purchased this new gun here. This is a Chicago Pneumatics, not to be confused with Central Pneumatics of Harbor Freight, two different companies, two different products. A lot of the commercial shops I've worked in, we've used Chicago stuff a lot. Usually have pretty good luck with it. So I actually got a heck of a deal on this guy here. I got this on Amazon Warehouse. And I actually bought an Ingersoll gun, one of the lightweight ones, and it had a lot of power. I loved it, but I did about 20 wheels with it, and it actually blew out the seal on the anvil or the shaft here, and it lost all its pressure. So I sent it back to Amazon. They refunded it, and I was looking for a different gun, and I found this one. Like I said, these were like almost $650 retail full price, and I found they had one available Amazon Warehouse for like $390 or something. So I got a heck of a deal on it. This truck, it's been sitting by the license plate. The last time it was renewed was like 2013. So this truck's been sitting for like probably 8 years. So I mean, this took these off with relative ease. So I'm pretty impressed with the performance of it. So if you guys are interested in one of these, we'll put a link on. I mean, obviously you probably might not be able to get the warehouse deal like I did, but we'll put the link for the actual gun. I mean, this is a CP 7782-6. So again, Chicago Pneumatics. So I thought I'd share it with you guys because the way it took those off, I'm pretty impressed. So anyway, so the problem we have here, this drum, is fused or rusted to the shoe. So without with our hood problem, I don't want to mess with the hood and break the hood off and not have anything covering the engine. So the best thing to do is take the wheel off, and then I'm going to take that 12-pound sledgehammer there and just beat on this drum to get it broke loose. Put the wheel back on, then we can get it into place to where we need it. So out of the way here, because it's right in the middle of the driveway. So. There's really just no good way to get in there. Yep, it just froze up pretty good. So if we got to do a brake job on this, is going to be real fun. So it looks like it's kind of breaking loose. So I'm gonna grab my big bar here and see if it turns. Not with a bar. Maybe if we put the wheel back on, try moving it again, see what happens. Okay, so I beat on it a little bit more there and I actually cracked the drum, which I guess is a good thing. So now the hub is loose anyways, and I can move it a little bit with the bar. So which we're gonna put all new brake parts and everything on this thing anyways, and we put it back together. So ain't no big deal. So, but I'm gonna throw the wheel back on, put two lug nuts on it, and should break loose with the tractor, I think. So. We can get this thing moved a little bit, pull a headache rack, push her back in its place, and move on to day 2. That feels really light. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Let's set the tire down on my hose. Not cool. Oh well. One part of this I forgot about. I pulled the axle out of this to tow it so I wouldn't have to pull the drive line, because the drive line was it's easier to pull the axle out. So I pulled the axle out, and we lost a little bit of oil. You know, is what it is. But I want to put that back in because I don't want to lose any more oil, and also I don't want any water contamination to get in that axle, or field mice, chipmunks, whatever, to build a home in there. So I'm gonna jack. The thing is, everything's not lined up now because that hub is turned and the axle's turned, so they haven't turned, you know, in sync. So I got to jack this back up, and I'm going to have to turn the hub to get that axle lined back up. So while I've already got the airlines and everything scattered out, I figured I'd do that real quick. So I'll jack this guy up. Get my jack underneath there the way I want. There. Yeah, thing's kind of gooey. Should be lined up. And that's as easy as that. So, as I said in a prior video, this headache rack here it's all aluminum. Even the hinges, there's no, other than these rivets on these reflectors, there's no metal on this. So this would be clean aluminum. So it's all bent up. I mean, I don't see any point in keeping it, so I'm gonna take it off and recoup a little bit of money and scrap aluminum on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this, cut these U-bolts here with a torch, and just take the tractor and loader, pull this guy off, then we can put this back, park this truck back where I want it out of the way for now. So I got this, there's actually a ratchet strap holding this thing together. Let me get this off of here. Out of my way. I even got a little piece of chain. It's the gift that keeps on giving. But now I'm gonna get these, I can put a chain on these to grab this out of here with the loader. So I'm gonna get all my hoses wrapped up here and get this service truck out of the way, and we'll get the torch out and cut this guy off real quick. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut this off. I just gotta cut these 4 U-bolts, and actually I'm going to take this platform off as well, which I'm just going to cut these off because they're probably not going to come off. So we're going to get started with that. All right, now we'll get the tractor over here with a chain and grab this guy up off of here. All right, guys, so that pretty much concludes day one here. We got the headache rack off, got the front brake broke loose here. Then what else did we do? Put the axle back in and broke the hood, unfortunately, so if you're looking for a hood. So here over the next couple of days, I'm gonna get underneath the truck here, inspect everything, and kind of make a list of what we're gonna have, I mean, if it was to put this thing back together, kind of start looking at what it's gonna cost and what all is involved and all that. So there'll be more to follow, and we'll kind of go from there and kind of make a decision on what we're going to do with this thing after I get a good thorough look at everything, so as far as the truck goes. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. If you're new, please subscribe, hit the bell for the updates, and like the video as always. And again, thanks for all the support, comments, and everything else. And we'll see you next time.